Dan selamat datang kembali to your one and only podcast,
Hello.
KYL Podcast. Kita bertemu lagi di lagi satu episod di KYL Podcast. Dan sebelum kita bermula, nama saya Haikal.
Nama saya Danish Carl.
Dan nama saya Sufi Carl, baby.
Hey, what's good? Hari ada macam
Actually, diorang dah tahulah.
Dah nampak film aku lah.
Dah nampak kan?
Dah nampak. Untuk orang kat Spotify tak nampak.
Spotify tak nampak.
So diorang kalau nak tengok visual, korang kena pergi ke YouTube. Jangan lupa subscribe ya. Yeah.
Press the like button, smash
notifications. So please
today,
introduce yourself lah. In case I don't know who doesn't know you.
Nama saya Muhammad Gurmit bin.
Faham.
Nama saya Gurmit Singh.
Hello.
Welcome to our
Thank you so much for
Selamat
coming.
Hari Raya.
Selamat Hari Raya.
Okay, nyanyi.
Tak boleh.
Nak taruh tak?
Charge extra.
But firstly, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome.
It was a random DM and I thought that you wouldn't reply.
Yeah.
But you actually did.
So when I replied, did you think it was me?
I know it was you.
Kau fikir
But I thought I was in a dream. Yeah.
Kan KHAYAL kan?
KHAYAL.
So we're always daydreaming. So I didn't know I don't know if this is like reality or not. So now that you're here, we're not
Not sure.
Yeah.
Still not sure
Still not sure. You need to pinch me. No. Oh.
Better than pinch.
Okay, we're here. Yeah. So thank you so much for coming once again.
Appreciate your time.
Happy to be here.
So,
I just wanted to say to the viewers that these guys were very patient because I was late for this by oh my goodness 1.5 hours because I was in another event, F&B opening restaurant, and then the time just went by, and then suddenly I looked at my phone. Hey, Mr. Gurmit, are you coming? Oh, mak kau. Kakak punya lelaki. Ambil motorbike. Okay, come there in half an hour.
Can you share a little bit about the F&B event?
You the host? You the MC or what?
No, I'm just the star. Sombong ni budak ni.
Tak apa, semua tahu.
Boleh. So they invite kita lah, celebrity. Makan-makan sikit, ambil gambar semua tu kan.
Makan apa tadi?
Tak tahu. Ada nasi lah, ada dessert lah, ada
Melayu ni F&B
tak ada. Ini macam orang Indian punya tapi fusion.
Macam mana tu?
Susah lah cakap. Kau pergi makan dulu lah.
Kat mana tempat buka dia?
Di Syed Alwi Road, 100 Syed Alwi Road.
Serangoon lah.
Ini jadi promotion ni. Aku nak
Nampaknya macam gitulah.
I must charge them invoice.
Marketing.
But talking about F&B
Yeah.
random Tapi what's your favourite food
Oi. Kita Singaporean susah nak cakap siapa yang
Nasi lemak.
nasi lemak is there,
Prata.
chicken rice, prata nasi berani,
Makan nasi berani.
vade, masalah
Best nasi berani in Singapore.
Mana? Aku tanya kau.
Soalan.
Aku tanya kau
For
dulu.
me, for me
Kita Zam-Zam.
Zam-Zam.
Mana Zam-Zam?
Islamic restaurant for me.
Where?
Dekat Haji Lane.
Tak tahu.
Jilin.
Tak tahu lah.
Masjid Sultan.
Oh, tu sedap.
Aku tak pergi masjid. Itu pasal tak tahu. Faham. Bodoh. Okay. Timing. Next to masjid lah. Oh, masjid. Okay, Friday when I go masjid,
Masjid Sultan famous.
mana tak tahu.
Masjid Sultan famous.
I see every time pass by. Betul. Okay. Baiklah. Okay.
Boleh. But really Islamic restaurant dekat Haji Lane for me one of the best.
Okay lah, must go and try.
What about yourself?
Myself, I never
Best
tried.
biryani.
Number one biryani lah.
Wow. Dah lama tak makan biryani actually tau.
Besok lah.
You're not picky with biryani, is it?
Tak, aku punya palate kan, aku punya taste kan, tak macam sophisticated lah. Macam barbarian.
Faham.
Apa senang-senang apa je makan lah.
Asal kenyang lah.
Asal kenyang je boleh.
Army mindset lah.
Kan?
Okay. So hari ni kita nak kenal Gurmit Singh, Mr. Gurmit Singh lebih dalam. We want to know him a little bit on the deeper personal level.
Okay, my CPF number is
Okay. Take notes.
Too deep.
Dah keluarkan.
But yeah, we want to know macam how's your childhood?
Yeah.
My childhood. My childhood was difficult, was challenging. Sebab we came from a poor family. 2-room HDB flat. I always sleep in the living room. Then my bed is a mattress only lah, roll up mattress, thin mattress. And then once anybody wake up, especially my mother wake up in the morning, I also wake up lah, no choice lah. Bling blang, ding, all that, ding dong, all that. And then my parents worked very hard lah. My father worked as jaga in a bank. And then at one time he also had 2 jobs. He worked daytime jaga and nighttime jaga juga. Then dia datang rumah untuk makan je lah, lunch ke dinner ke apalah. And then my mother also dia macam buat side job lah. Started with taking care of children. So dia tak pergi keluar, children datang sini.
Childcare gitu.
Childcare macam gitulah. So every day got different child. Aku pun bingung. Why my brother sister all look different every day.
Hari-hari jumpa orang baru
Orang baru. Then after that she pergi kerja di macam hawker center lah. Jual kopi ke apa kan. Kopi counter or curry chicken counter macam itu. Then was very hard. At that time I don't understand lah. Aku kan budak kecil kan. Tapi aku macam angry lah sebab banyak barang nak beli tak boleh beli sebab tak ada duit. Aku tak tahu. Aku ingat mak saya ni stingy, tak nak kasih duit. Tapi bila saya besar kan baru tahu okay, kita tak ada money lah, kita tak ada duit. So kalau macam kita beli uniform kan, mak saya beli purposely besar punya lah so that can wear long as possible. So one uniform can last 1-2 years lah, only every 3 months 4 months change. And then kasut pun nampak macam okay tapi bawah semua lubang-lubang. Dah putus. Habis socks pun lubang-lubang sikit. Kita makan macam very plain lah. Macam nasi dengan potato dengan black sauce saja.
Gitu je.
But bila kita macam Deepavali kan, Deepavali kita pergi KFC
Feasting.
KFC makan. Kita macam Maharaja Maharani ke. Dulu KFC kan bukan macam paper plate tau. Betul
dia ada plate punya kan.
Porcelain plate.
It's like a diner kan dulu.
Habis silver spoon, silver fork, silver knife, glass punya water, bukan plastik punya semua. So bila kau pergi KFC macam restoran, betul restoran, bukan fast food punya itu. So macam itulah kita.
Ada macam any memorable moment tak? I mean you've been sharing macam a lot of downside kan. Like you went through a lot. Tapi ada tak any moments yang sampai nari lah you ingat? Like a very good moment lah.
Good moment lah.
Happy moment.
Yeah, ada. My one of my birthdays lah, my father bought for me basketball. Wow, that one the time quite expensive lah. He buy for me, but because my birthday kan dia beli.
You wanted to be a basketball player ke?
Tak ada, aku tak suka main. Aku selalu pergi bawah kan. Aktif lah, main football lah ke, basketball ke, apa. So he bought me the basketball. I was so happy. So I went downstairs. Then I play basketball. Then sekali ada few other boys join lah. Diorang main football di basketball court. Okay lah, dia kata kau join kita lah. Okay, guys join lah. So I put the basketball one side. I main 1 hour kan. Dah habis main, I turn back. Basketball dah hilang. Kena curi. Sial. Kakak punya lelaki.
But what was your ambition when growing up?
My ambition there were few. I love animals. Aku suka animals. I don't kill animals. I don't kill mosquito, semua tu. So aku nak jadi Tarzan.
So back then do you have any pets? Kucing ke?
Tak ada. Tak ada. Aku nak tapi mak tak kasih. So bila macam bila aku secondary school di science class kan. So one day before teacher kata bring a cockroach. If you can catch one, bring cockroach in a jar. For the science class. Okay. Aku tak takut. Tak geli. Aku ambil, taruh dalam bag. Okay, come to class. Then the teacher say, okay, semua take out your cockroach. Semua macam, takut buka kan. Aku pegang je lah. Then teacher say, okay, now we will take the razor blade and cut the cockroach. I say, apa? I said, no, I don't want to cut. Then teacher said, you must cut. This is a science class. You will cut and we will check the insides of the cockroach. Science. I said, no. Aku lari buat window tu. Aku buka window and let go cockroach. Fail lah aku. Terus fail.
Ada kelas gitu dulu
Tak ada sekarang. Tak ada. Tak ada animal cruelty ke apa dia. Last time ada.
Just that cockroach peel lah one by one. Tengok dia punya wing dia.
No, angkat razor blade, kau cut dia punya stomach lah.
Wow.
Dia macam autopsi buka. Tengok, it is the abdomen and this
Other than cockroach, is there any other insects that you guys can bring? Or is it just cockroach?
I only remember cockroach lah.
Cockroach
yeah.
Nasib baik bukan tikus lah.
Tapi kalau tikus agak sorry tau. Tikus bila kecil kan, my father was jaga kan. So bila macam dinner on Saturday night, kita tak ada sekolah kan, kita pergi ke dia punya kerja, tempat kerja tu, bank. Then in the bank kan, kita tidur lah on the floor, carpet.
Okay.
And then got one night aku macam dah tidur, sekali aku macam feeling ada orang macam in my right ear, wet finger. Then I thought my sister got wet finger playing with me lah. So I turn to want to scold her, sekali mata saya tengok tikus.
Habis macam mana? What's your
Then the
reaction?
tikus also tengok then the tikus run now. I just stand only, I don't know what to do. I just lie down there only.
But you're fine with rats
Can a bit geli because I suddenly get shot Tapi aku won't kill them.
Tapi kalau
Aku
macam
won't
semut
beat them.
semua, kalau semut kat dining table macam mana?
Just swipe lah with the hand. So kalau ada macam kalau ada cockroach kan, semua orang menjerit ke, aku tak, aku ambil aje lah. Cicak aku ambil aje. Kau betul lah orang kau ni.
Aku okay.
Cicak pergi national service tak?
Pergi.
Macam mana nak defend country ni?
Tak pasal bila kita dengan when we wear our uniform,
jadi berani.
dengan helmet semua okey. Hantu pun tak takut. Tapi bila tak pakai uniform nampak cicak nak lari.
So kalau pakai uniform nampak cicak okey.
Okay.
Tak tahu mentality lah.
Interesting
Pasal kita ada rifle pun.
Apa timbang.
Kau ambil rifle besar nak tembak cicak. Dia kata orang wait bullet.
Banyak sangat cerita Hindustan.
So your ambition.
So Tarzan nak jadi businessman atau nak jadi pilot atau nak jadi zookeeper.
Okay.
Really animal lover kau.
But what do you study during your polytechnic?
Nothing. I went to school but study nothing. Aku pergi secondary school, aku pergi pre-U, Outram pre-U secondary, Outram pre-U school, pre-university, tak pergi poly. Lepas pre-U aku nak apply masuk NUS tapi kan bodoh, so tak masuk lah. Dapat pre-U aja. Bila saya belajar secondary school dan pre-U itu Outram kan itu commerce school, so I learn accounting, management of business, economics, semua tu. Tapi tak bagus lah saya punya studies.
Then about business wise, macam what was your dream to tackle on in like business? Like
aku punya business dream simple. Aku nak jadi businessman yang successful, banyak duit. Sebab kalau macam gitu, mak dan bapak saya tak payah kerja. Ada limousine, ada chauffeur, nak pergi mana-mana pun boleh. Senang. Sebab dia orang tengok kan dia kerja so hard, right? So I want to let them retire early so that they can enjoy life lah a bit.
Sebab not everyone are born in a family that is well off. And so it's a lot of hustle lah untuk kita juga sama. Like when we started this podcast, we also had a hard time. But at the same time, alhamdulillah, because of our family support system is really good. So we managed to debut this year.
Wow, well done, man. I mean, I can see your family is here. Your cousin's fiance, your cousin's girlfriend, brother, sister, mother,
the whole kampung lah.
The whole kampung is here. Just because got free food, you all come. That's no many orang.
But actually over there, the three guys over there, they are part of KYL also. It's because they end work late, so they can only join like midway lah.
Wow, it's a big group. How many of you all then?
So actually
technically 5, but
the sixth one doesn't know he's not. You said there's 6 of you all, but technically only 5. Yang itu 6 ni dia still dreaming. Dia ingat kita dalam group ini, tapi tak group.
Kita banyak hayalan kan. So sometimes we feel like we're solo, kena duo kan. But so we were supposed to debut as 6, but the 6th member has some family responsibilities that he needs to attend to. So we debuted as 5, and now in season 2 we wanted to have a structure where we bring in guests all the time. In season 1 we tried to do as a group without any guests. We wanted to test the market, like what can we give just with us. And season 2 we wanted to let's see what we can do with guests, like make them comfortable and in our own way.
Okay lah, I give you guests.
Ini orang memang lawak. This is for to come.
Best guest in Singapore, JB and something.
Gurmit, Mr. Gurmit, you don't want to open a podcast?
Tak payah Mr. lah, just Gurmit aja.
Okay, Gurmit.
Or Your Highness. Apa tak?
Mr. Gurmit lah.
Lagi dia buat Mr. Gurmit.
Okay, Gurmit. You want to open a podcast?
Open buat apa?
I don't know, like you got the voice.
I got a voice, you mean I have a voice?
Actually, you can fly.
You could be a streamer like as Pochukang, playing games.
Tak boleh. Kalau kita pakai Pochukang kan, must get the IP rights, copyright from Mediacorp.
Oh, really?
They own the copyright. So whenever people hire me as as PCK, they must go through MediaCorp. MediaCorp will ding dong back and forth, settle semua, then come to me email. Okay, we got this job for you. You want to take it or not?
So for example, just now if we ask you to wear pocong, tak boleh.
Tak boleh lah. Nak kena sue. Tak boleh.
Sebab kita ada banyak Afro wig.
Ya.
Kan? Tapi
Boleh,
kalau
kalau-
putih lah.
Boleh juga. So kalau sekarang saya nak buat a voice pun boleh juga, tapi tak boleh macam full costume.
Full costume lah. Okay, faham.
Dalam voice can.
Okay, actually aku ada satu question lah nak tanya kan.
Satu aja
Satu je lah. Actually ada banyak jugalah. Tapi I think this is very
Liar.
interesting lah. Nak tanya soalan ni. Dah bersedia?
Sedia. Dipersilakan.
Dipersilakan. Nak disilakan. Okay, actually kan, since you dah share like your, like I think all of us we know about your PCK journey and you as a host for here and there kan. One thing I got curious tau nak tanya ni. Like how do you stay grounded dengan like all the fame that you had? And like was there any point that you got too carried away? Because we know sometimes once we are there, we might wander off, we might make some mistakes.
We might khayal also.
Ego kan, ada dapat ego kan.
So for yourself, how you maintain?
I got two layers lah, two reasons why I stay humble. And this is not because I say so, but because people tell me lah, when after they know me a bit better, they say, actually you're very humble lah. You tak macam show off ke, macam ada ego. Baiklah, I'm happy to hear that, because the day I got ego, I will go in terjun building. I will go and hit my face in jamban. Because two things. One is that I got family. My children, my wife, they keep me grounded. My son, when he was macam 6-7 years old, he knows I'm famous lah, and he said this to me: Dad, I know you're very famous and you're a celebrity, but to me, you're just a dad. So good. So I like that when I finish work, right, I come back home, I'm not Gurmit the celebrity. In fact, even when I'm at work, right, I don't think of myself as a celebrity. I think of myself as a fellow human being. Because when you think that way, right, then you treat each other right. I see many new artists who come in very polite lah, very good manners, and then you come to me, brother Gurmit, I hope you can macam guide me. I want to learn the trade. I want to be good. And I say sure. I'll advise you as and when I can. But after 6 months only, they do one endorsement lah, or do one concert, whatever. Wow, sick. Sunglasses come out lah. I think that them famous lah. Nobody recognize them, but still wear sunglasses. Wear cap lah. They walk around like, wow, you what's up? And then after that, become rude. No.
Oh, really?
Last time, when finish doing makeup, they'll say thank you to the makeup artist. Now, when do makeup, they can add someone. This one a bit dark.
Really?
Wow.
Ngada-ngada.
Kurang ajar punya budak kan?
See.
And then the second reason why I stay humble is because I have this thing called inferiority complex. So when I was a little child until now, this complex is my mind now. Basically my mindset. It tells me that I'm not good enough in everything. I'm not tall enough, I'm not strong enough, I'm not clever enough, I'm not handsome enough, I'm not talented enough, semua. So whenever I do my work, I feel like I've given my all, 100%, but I'm still not good enough. So that's why when kita buat recording dalam studio kan, ada monitor kan, director say cut. A lot of actors will go to the monitor and check the playback.
Yeah.
I never go there.
Don't.
Oh, really?
Because if
You
I go
don't
and
care.
no, I don't care. I if I go there, I will criticize myself. I become depressed. I will like, alamak, such a lousy job. Bodoh.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like for example, another example is that when I was hosting Miss Singapore Universe.
Okay.
So Miss Singapore Universe as a host, I must talk to the ladies, kan, contestants.
Yeah, correct.
I must banter with them so they feel they laugh a bit, then they feel happy, they feel a bit relaxed. You can answer questions. I will talk to the judges. I talk also to the studio audience and all that. And also everybody is nice and comfortable and talk. But while I'm doing that, my mind is telling me, hey, you idiot, you're so bloody ugly. What are you doing here? This woman next to you, I think she's gonna vomit. No, you better go away. What are you doing here? How do you get this job? Did you pay somebody? So this keeps going on and on.
Okay.
Because I find that I'm ugly, you see, and I shouldn't. Macam Beauty and Beast, I shouldn't be next to this beautiful woman. Second year, it got worse, and then so worse that when I went to the car, I started crying. So I told myself I cannot do this. Next day, I go back to office. I told artist management, I cannot do this anymore. They asked me why. So I told them the story of what happened.
Okay.
And they said, but you're not very comfortable. I said, okay, maybe my acting is quite good lah, but I cannot. But inside, I'm torn apart. I cannot do Miss Singapore Universe. So I only do 2 years lah. After that, I never do.
Okay.
Yeah. So even today also, if I do any show, Puan Chukang or TV show or as myself or as another character, I'm always I feel like I haven't done enough, but I always console myself by saying that, okay, I will give my 100%. So that if anybody says, that was lousy, I say, yeah, I know you're right, but that was my 100%.
Okay.
And that's all I can do. That's all.
Are you a perfectionist?
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, that could be it.
Yeah.
But you say that you don't want to look, you usually after director says cut, you don't look at yourself.
No.
So how do you improve yourself
Yeah.
in your acting? Like, how do you self-reflect yourself?
I do it in my mind, I guess. I think I have a vivid imagination. So when I'm reading the script, I already see the action playing out in my mind, how it's happening and all that. And I see whether I should do it sitting down, standing up, what will happen, what the actors will do, and then what we're facing, and what is the energy, what is the activity is happening. All that is playing out in my mind really like a movie. And then I go and do it. And then only if the director comes to me and say, that was good, but can we try it? Then he will have explanation. Let's try this way. Let's do this way. Then I'll say, okay, I'll do that. Let's try that. Then I'll do it. But I feel that if I watch myself, I would be self-critiquing. I haven't watched PCK in my own show except for 2 episodes.
The entire run.
Yeah. Entire 10 years. I only watched 2 episodes only because when I learned that they sold the PCK series to Netflix.
Oh,
so I wanted to see, and this was during COVID lah. So I wanted to see what's the episodes they sold. Then I thought, okay, no, let's just watch and see whether PCK, the show, still works in today's context. And I was quite happy. The show was quite funny, I thought. But after watching the show, I thought, that part I can do better.
This part it's always that kind of.
Always.
Okay, understand.
Yeah.
I mean, as creatives ourselves also, we usually, it's good to have this mindset and mentality where when we release something, it's always not good enough. I feel like if we feel like it's good enough, if it's perfect,
Something wrong.
then there's something wrong. As a creatives ourselves.
Yeah. And then I for many years I was struggling with this also, that I'm nervous before every show, whether it's a podcast.
Were you nervous just now?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What? But you're professional for how many years you in front of the camera?
Right? I was thinking that also. I said, wait, what's wrong with me? I'm a professional, I'm a veteran. Why am I still nervous, right? Please get your act together, girl. Then one day, I had a revelation. Aku fikir, okay, I think I'm nervous because I care.
You don't want to
I don't want to waste your time.
Yeah.
I don't want to screw up.
Yeah.
I don't want to make you waste your time and effort and even money, those who paid money to watch the show, for nothing. So because I care how you will receive me, I care about how you will be entertained or not. I care about whether this will work for you. That's why I'm nervous. The day I am not nervous is the day I'm jaded. Because I don't care.
Yeah.
Aku tak pasal. I just go out there, do a half-ass job, take money and go. Man, I told myself, if I ever get to that stage, I will resign, I will retire from the industry because I'm just wasting everybody's time.
But I think you're doing really well, even at this context in this day and age. I think you still have it. PCK still has it.
Yes.
Yeah.
PCK is an amazing character. I mean, we as a team thought that, okay, we have a decent show, decent character. And back then, Under One Roof was the king of comedy. Then, PCK, the show, almost never got broadcasted.
Why?
No budget.
Really?
You see, when the show is on paper, if the show is given the green light, then the marketing people must go out there and find advertisers, sponsors.
Yalah.
All the sponsors say no. Because they said the brand doesn't align with our brand. Because PCK is crass lah, Singlish lah, low class lah, all that. Which brand wants to align with me, right? So every episode when we started, right, we were losing money. And even before we started the show, when we do our rehearsals, we had no budget for rehearsals. So our rehearsal was not in the rehearsal room. Our rehearsal was a storeroom.
Wow. Gitu.
And then during press conference, usually got budget for press conference, hotel ke apa kan. The one show was called Three Doors. They have a conference at the Four Seasons Hotel. Our press conference was in the recording studio. And then the food was from the canteen. Curry puff dengan packet drink. Then when the reporters came, they said, how come? Oh, you're trying to be Heartland. I said, yeah, Heartland. But actually got no budget.
Wow.
So every night, every week we were online, right? On TV. We were actually losing money because there's no sponsor in, right?
Yeah.
But what happens was I think about 4 or 5 episodes later, we had submitted ATV Awards, Asian Television Awards.
Okay.
And the results came out. And we were best sitcom, best actor, best actress. So people like, how did anything beat Under One Roof? And suddenly we were fully sponsored.
Wow.
That's crazy.
All the sponsors came in. And then there was product placement everywhere. Get free phone, put on my ear. All kinds of things came in all of a sudden. And then after that, it was no stopping him. The show just went from one award to another award. The show won 6 times Best ATV Awards. My character, PCK, won 5 times Best Comedy Actor.
Wow. That's crazy.
It's insane.
Crazy.
It's a lot of like hardships to get there.
Yeah, so people think it's just a one. No, and then we even like sit down and had serious discussion. Because when PCK came from a show called Gurmit's World. Gurmit's World was about me doing different character. So each week we have 2 characters. So one day I play Pochukan and maybe Mutu. Next week I'll play 2 other characters. Then after that rotate, come back again to PCK and whatever.
Okay.
Then we found out that PCK every time comes on, next day we will see the ratings, the results double than the usual episode.
Double.
Wow.
And then we saw that this PCK, when we were doing all these characters, right? I was sharing with the team now that last time I worked for in my school holidays, I worked for a contractor. And his mannerism is like this, the way he talk. Then we add a bit more. And then we discussed also like, should he have a gold tooth, no gold tooth? If got mole, where's the mole? If got mole, got hair or not? Because then we realized got hair, it looks very sleazy, like dodgy a bit. No hair, also okay. Then we say, okay, but mole put where? Where to put the mole? So we discussed, this is the way we discussed.
Okay.
Because PCK thinks he's best in Singapore, JB or something. He's the best contractor, right?
Private Limited.
Yeah. And he is flawless. He is perfect man. But actually got one more, big one, that he cannot see.
Is it?
That's why he's here. Because if he's here, I can't see my mole. But everybody else can see. If I put it on my nose, I can see my mole. Right? But if it's here, like macam side, blind spot. So that was the reason behind where the mole is and why it is there. That kind of thinking went behind. It wasn't like I just play, have fun. It was some serious.
There's a lot of thought put into
process.
Okay. Since we are in the Phua Chu Kang punya topic, right? So I want to ask, like, if let's say in this present time, like would prime Phua Chu Kang like be successful? Like compared to back then. And if let's say it's
imagine like next week Phua Chu Kang debut.
No.
Do you think we can fly?
No.
Why?
Because the media now is so diluted. Last time, nobody had any choice but to watch TV. Either you listen to radio or you watch TV.
Correct.
And even then, you watch TV at a certain time. It was we had a term for it in the industry. It was called appointment viewing. Kan? Because the last time you must come home at 8 o'clock and watch Phua Chu Kang.
Correct.
You miss the episode, you go back to school the next day, everybody talk about Phua Chu Kang, but you don't know.
Need to wait next week.
Next week or you wait for rerun when it's off season.
Right now it's on demand, right?
After that, it went to demand. After demand, it went to anytime you want. And then so many platforms. Now we've got so many platforms. Not everybody is forced to watch TV. They can watch YouTube, can watch all the Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, short reels. So many media now. It's like they're so sport for choice. And cable, you know. And each one, there's so many channels, so many topics. It's like you have to be almost godlike to be able to watch everything that's out there right now.
Correct.
How does one show get all the attraction?
The platform,
just one platform, right? And even if you get that also in today's context, right? Something will go viral, but by next week, gone already. Something else will go viral again. It's not sustainable. So if PCK was launched now, I think it wouldn't be as successful as it was before. Scary, huh?
For me personally, I feel he will fly, but in the food industry. Like ASMR food. ASMR is a big thing.
ASMR? So what you can do ASMR?
The content is going to be crazy for me personally, I feel.
So that means you were like, and now I want to eat the pizza. I just now you see, you hear the sound.
Can
I feel like you
Wow,
will.
not bad. That's not quite nice. Why is it?
Give you idea.
Mushroom. What the hell is mushroom? I know bedroom, living room. We got mushroom.
I think that one.
I think
This is a good idea.
food content is flying right now. And
Like imagine Paul Chukang as a podcaster also.
yeah, bringing
The
guests.
branding is just and then just talk English or
And then with the backdrop
The whole
of
day.
like the same studio.
the HDB blog like
like in the-
podcast.
Wow.
That'd be crazy.
Mediacorp, if you're listening to this, please make things happen. Let's come to
Feeding ideas really.
Back then, when I was still schooling in primary school, whenever I get home, I will always look forward to watching like Channel 8 dramas at 7 p.m, 9 p.m. So
Wait, Channel 8 drama, so you understand Chinese?
I don't understand. I have subtitles. But,
Yeah, of course.
But I love watching Chinese dramas. Yeah, more than Channel 5. But then slowly I started to watch Channel 5 a little bit more. And then I started to listen to more radio stuff like Muttons back then.
Yes.
Yeah, I love them. So that's why Muttons is one of the inspiration for me.
Yeah.
To do like podcasting or like streamer, DJ, like MC.
Good for you.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah.
Why every time I drink coffee, it comes onto my clothes?
Your shirt thirsty.
clumsy hands.
Ni lobang ke apa ni?
When you were younger, right? You wanted to become a artist or no?
Yes, I did. At school especially, because I know my studies were very bad. But what I discovered was when there was like macam Children's Day concert, Teachers Day concert, Hari Raya concert, I will be on stage either as a host or a dancer or in a group singing. I joined a harmonica band.
You like the attention or what?
No, I like the escape.
Oh,
Because as inferiority complex from myself. As an inferiority complex person, I don't feel good about myself. I feel very vulnerable. I feel so. If you know me very well in my inner circle, I'm very quiet.
Oh, is it?
I'm not the gila babi or you see on TV.
you got like different
Personas.
alter ego, persona.
I think all of us have.
All of us have.
It's
All
just
of
that
us
which
have.
one you want to amplify.
Correct.
At what situation.
Depends on who you mix with also.
Who you mix with, and then whether it's for salary, for working, you have to right. So for me, because the TV stations found that I was very funny. In fact, my first show, I wasn't funny. I was a host for a live variety show. But in that live variety show, which was 1 hour, we sometimes put in some skits. And then the management said, Gurmit, you're actually quite funny, yeah. And I said, sure, thanks. And then next thing you know, I'm doing a lot of sitcoms. I'm doing all the funny bits, and suddenly I'm the comedian that does all these shows. But actually, I'm very quiet. I could escape from who I really am. I can be somebody else. I can be the guitarist. I can be the actor who's the role. I can be the dancer. I was doing break dancing that time.
You can dance.
I can do break dancing. B-boy. Then after that, National Service, I joined music and drama company. And then we learned ballet, we learned jazz. And then during my secondary school, I was a Malay dancer, Kak Rina. Macam-macam lah.
Memang seni lah.
As long as the performance, I'm there lah. Because I just wanted to be there. Not because I want attention, but because I wanted to escape from this Gurmit Singh here and be this somebody, this dancer, actor, or host, whatever.
Wow.
And that allowed me to do that lah.
Yeah, speaking of music now, what kind of music you listen when you're growing up? Yeah.
Well, ABBA, the 80s and 70s, 80s, 90s. So ABBA lah, Bee Gees.
Do you listen to any top trending artist right
Linkin Park.
Oh, okay.
That one really, because I learned about them when I was doing Singapore Idol. I was hosting Singapore Idol. And then I heard their music. Oh my goodness, I fell in love with their music. It was so beautifully woven. It was part rock, part punk, part rap, part metal, part everything lah, And then I watched them in concert at Padang. They came down. My goodness, they sound the same in their live. And I know they're singing live because one song he forgot his words. Then we sang for him.
Wow.
So even until today, you still listen to Linkin Park?
Yeah, I use it for my gym workout.
Okay.
My favorite album is their Meteora album. From start to end, the songs are spot on. You work out, you come out like Arnold Schwarzenegger straight away.
Okay, because like Linkin Park, they got a new vocalist, right? Like, what do you think about that?
I'm not too excited. Not too excited. Yeah.
Not yet.
Because you know why? I tell you why. Because I feel that they're trying to fill Chester's void. I would rather get a singer who is totally different and is not trying to imitate his voice and vocal range. Yeah.
Have you listened to their latest
No.
single?
No, I saw one video on TikTok, was it? Or Instagram. And I wasn't keen to learn anymore. That's it. Yeah.
I feel like the brand should have just ended there.
Right.
And then just like create like a sub unit sister brother company that has the same sound maybe.
Yeah.
But don't use Linkin Park brand. I feel.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
They
That's
can
quite
use maybe People's Park.
maybe lah.
People's Park. No,
Orang
Linkin
punya park lah.
You went to a trip with your son and your your kids, right? So walk us through how was the trip like?
Road trip was with my daughter.
Yeah.
So what
daughter,
happened?
yes.
Okay, what happened was
England, right?
in my Europe actually. In my 20 years as a MediaCorp full-time artist, I hardly had time with my family. Money was very good. I had a Lamborghini. I had a house, but no time with the family, really. And I started thinking like, oh man, I need to get out of this. Because I'm literally see my family fading away further and further away. So when the third one was born in 2013, I got seriously thinking about, okay, no, enough is enough. I think we need to make some changes. Otherwise, what's the point of having a family? Right?
Yeah.
So when I left MediaCorp in 2014 December, it was for me a catch-up game lah. What's your favorite color? What do you like to watch? What do you, everything, all these like basic questions, What's your, so I decided to go on holiday with the family, as a family, but I also made time to go on holiday one-on-one basis.
Oh.
So my daughter was studying in the UK. I got a car and I fetched her during her holiday break. Then we went on a 21-day road trip. And we went through 8 different countries. 8,000 kilometers.
Wow.
Free and easy. So we just drive to France. We see where we are. Booking.com, nearby hotel. This looks nice. Want to book this one? Okay, let's book. Then we go in there. After that, we're in the hotel. We say, okay, what shall we eat? Let's go here. Oh, okay. Then like when we're in Denmark. Oh, Sweden has a nice lunch place. Let's drive to Sweden.
Wow.
Just very free and easy. And in all that time, we were just talking, enjoying each other's company. My son, who was a bit younger, what I did was he and I went to Bali. And then I remember in the hotel room when he asked me, can I order room service? I said, yeah, go ahead, order room service. So what should we have? What do you want? I don't know. I said, why don't you order ice cream? What? We can order ice cream first? I said, yeah. How come? Because my mom is not here. So we can eat whatever we want, however we want. Wow, I tell you, he was. And I know that he really enjoyed because we were in a macam resort, kind of got slides lah and all that sort of thing. So we're having fun. Suddenly he stopped at one of the slides. So he stop now. He turned around. The face are very serious. I said, oh no, what happened? Like suddenly he want to tell me some bad news. Right? And then he said to me, Dad, this is nice. Thank you.
Oh.
Wow.
Hit the spot.
Oh, that one hit.
Hits, that hits.
As a father, you live for these words.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dad. Thank you, Dad. Yeah, so I knew I was doing the right thing.
So I'm guessing that was really a really memorable moment between you and your son.
For sure.
That moment.
For sure. Yeah.
So if like your kids, let's say one of them or both of them wants to take your path.
I killed them now. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Okay, we want to know why you would say no, and why would you say yes if it's yes?
No, I would say, I told them very early on, do what you want to do. Do when you wake up in the morning, you want to go and do this. This is what happened to me. Because when I get in the morning, I don't feel I'm going to work. I feel I'm going to have some laughs and enjoy myself and then get paid. That's the best.
What you love.
During when you were younger, your parents supportive with it? About your
No,
career?
not really. So when I first signed up, I first signed a contract. So actually, I was actually on my way to do computer programming degree.
Wow.
I did a diploma, and then they offered me a contract at SBC then.
Okay.
But I was supposed to do advanced diploma and then degree, and then become a computer programmer or system analyst. And then I was so happy, signed contract, right? I went home, I told my mom, hey mom, I signed a 1-year contract with the TV station. Then she said, you know what for? I said, what do you mean what for? It's a job. This job won't last long. This TV thing, after a while, nobody will know you. And then it was but she had to eat her words because within 6 months, I became very famous.
Yeah.
And then all the relatives that never contacted us. Sekali start calling, hey,
Member
remember. Suddenly they say, hey, come over to my house lah for tea. Don't forget to bring Gurmit. Bring Gurmit also. Then my mother was like, wow, all these people who die already suddenly become alive again. Then she knew I was famous. Then she started enjoying the fame. Like, wow. Then she became like proud of me. Like, wow, you're so well recognized. I walk along Orchard Road. Somebody stopped to me and talk. And then she said, why you talk to him so long? I said, is he your friend? No. Then why you talk so long? He talked to me, I talk to him lah. Cannot be rude one. And then she half a smile and she like, wow, okay, you're famous. Then she watched my shows. She will watch my countdown shows, and that was quite nice.
Then when you were younger, do you have anyone that you inspired to become? You like right now you're Gurmit Singh, but when you were younger, you want to be like someone that you want to be like this.
No, my idol back then, as far as comedy was concerned, was Robin Williams.
Oh, okay.
He did that time was a TV show called Mock and Mindy.
Okay.
TV series. He's so funny, and later I'll find out that a lot of the things on TV, right, that he said, the jokes and all that was unscripted.
Wow.
Because the scriptwriters couldn't do a good job. He talks so fast. He was a stand-up comic, but they couldn't write for him, so he made up a lot of the jokes and
that's
stayed in the show.
Improv lah.
A bit improv, then Jerry Lewis also very funny. If you look at TikTok, is now on my FYP. A lot of Dean Martin. And Jerry Lewis. And Jerry Lewis, very funny guy, can make all kinds of faces. He's very skinny. And he can make a voice like this. And then he plays the drum like a professional drummer. He does the drum solo. Wow, my God. So these are the amazing heroes when I was growing up. And I thought, wow, what a good gig to go up there and get paid. So I told my kids, when you grow up, do what you want that makes you happy. As long as it is legal. Don't tell me, hey Dad, I'm going to work, I'm going to smuggle some drugs. What? No! Don't do that. And because I don't want you to live your life for other people. Don't think if you become a doctor or a judge or a lawyer or police or whatever, then you got some status and then people will look down on you. I said, no, if you go and work any job, and people think like, okay, no, only food court. I only work at food court. Low class. I say, don't care about them because you are happy. You live your happy life. They may have a high status, high ranking job, but they are miserable. They don't like the job, but they're doing it for the money only. So what kind of life is that? So, but the DNA is there. So my daughter actually in uni took a double degree in fine arts and theatre. Okay. She likes theatre, she likes fine arts, she draws beautifully. When she was only 8 years old, I showed it to a illustrator professor, and he said, wow, this is beautiful. How long has she been training? I said, what? No, she's only 7 years old. She just doodling. He said, what? Wow. This is called doodling. There was a picture of a lady at the mirror with the big, those very freely gown, so very intricate design, all that. He said, this is just a sketch. I said, yeah, it's just a playful only sketch. He said, wow, my goodness. And then she liked to write also. And then one of the playwrights in Singapore, I forget his name now, and when he read her piece, when she was 13, she self-published 2 books.
Wow.
So she's got this art behind her. My son is behind camera. He does graphics, he does composition, he does special effects.
The DNA is really there.
The media industry.
Media families. Wow.
So my youngest now makes us do rehearsal for Greek mythology plays. Okay, rehearsal, guys. Okay, Dad, you'll be Zeus. Mom, you'll be Hera. And I'll be Persephone. And then she writes scripts, and then, who is this, right? Then we read script, and then she writes, so cute. She writes her own script, and then we just have to play, and then we say our line. She said, okay, now, a bit more emotional. Oh, okay, yeah. Very cute. It's all in the blood. It's all in the blood. Yeah.
So these are all like family bonding time you have with your kids.
Of course. Yeah.
So as of like now, how often do you do you have like a dedicated day, like Sunday family day? Is it the same for you or?
Sunday has always been my family day as far as I could, but in MediaCorp I am an employee, right? So when it came to movies or dramas, they shoot every day. Any day they don't shoot, they're losing money. So I have no say. But when I was doing variety or I was doing sitcom, I could put my foot down and say, Sunday leave me alone, so I can go to church, I can have family time, family day. But other than that, okay, fine. So Monday to Saturday, goreng lah, milk me until my tete semua koyak. Until today, still swollen. No, 10 years already I left, still swollen. You think this is a chest muscle? No.
But okay, that being said, what about people that doesn't believe in the art industry or like the media industry? Like, you know, people will, some people will like say, okay, this media, where can you go in Singapore? Or like they don't believe in a job as a content creator, for example.
Yeah.
What do you have to say for people that people with the status that don't take this as a job, but it is a job for us? So there are people that don't understand, and don't believe it.
I'll tell you this: as content creators and all that, that's not our problem. They will always be our audience then, because they don't understand the way we think. They don't understand our passion. In the same way, we don't understand how do people do stocks and shares. Because I don't understand. Crypto coin. What the heck is that? Bitcoin. You know,
it's like a big thing, you know.
Yeah. So there are things that when you don't understand, then of course you will not have the passion for it, and you will disregard it as something to be just pushed aside. Those who come into the industry, the media industry, and they don't think this is a job, then you shouldn't be here. Because I think for most of the successful media talents who are successful, is because they treat the art as art, not a business. When all those new birds who came into the industry, right, or asked me for guidance and all that, they came in because they want to be a star, they want to be recognized, they want attention, they want endorsements, they want money, they want party, they want. But then they soon found out, don't have. Oh, you mean I must work? Oh, you mean I must stand in the sun? Wait, I have to say my line over and over again because NG? What, I have to say again because my co-host or my co-actor forgot his lines? You mean I must act again because the sun went behind a cloud? What, you must say the line again because somebody horned because we're doing outdoor? You must shoot again. They forget all this. It's all work. It's hard work. Anybody who comes into media thinking it's easy. I mean, look at the number of wires we have here. What the hell is this? A spaghetti party, right? In media, it is hard work, but because it's done with passion, only people with a passion for the media, for the art, will enjoy this. And they won't call this work. And then we put it out there for you all to enjoy. If you come, and then hopefully, just hopefully, it is successful. And when it's successful, all the other things come in as a byproduct. It is not a guarantee. I don't say when you come in here, you straight away will be a star. No. Even I didn't know that also, whether I'll be successful or not. When I went for my first audition, they found me at Hop Up Villa doing a show. And then the producer came to me after the audition and said, hey, you know, just now on the show, my character had to bring people on stage and talk with them. And these are international, because Hop Up Villa, international crowd, to Japan, America, Australia, whatever. And I make them do something in the story that we are doing, but I also have to banter and joke with them and make people laugh. So she said, you're very fast on your feet, you can think very fast, you should be on TV, live show. I said, oh, thanks. Blushing, embarrassed, thanks, hold my skirt, okay. Then 4 years later, true to her word, she called me up. She said, coming for audition. Oh, really? Okay. So I went there. When I went there, the first round, right, I don't even enter the TV station. Car park. The car park taxi stand. Taxi stand there. Okay, you sit down here. There's a camera like this. And they say, okay, talk to the camera for 30 seconds about yourself. Oh, hi, I'm Gurmit Singh, and I'm in Indian and Chinese and Japanese mixed cultural heritage and blah, blah, blah. Okay, done. Now, 30 seconds, turn to your right and pretend to interview somebody who's here to do a concert. Go. Hey, hi, welcome to Singapore.
It's like that.
Like that. Then I say, okay, thank you very much. I say, what? I felt like I'm molested. This is called an interview. This is called an audition. I thought I later call back. They say, okay, you've passed the first test. Now we go into screen test, meaning you go into the studio and with the proper backdrop, lighting, costume, all that, we'll see whether how the camera likes you or not. You know? When I went there, I wasn't the only one auditioning lah. There were other guys, model, muscular.
For you,
the girls who are long hair, because they wanted to find two hosts lah, one male, one female. The girl beautiful, the wave, the hair blow. No wind also, but the hair still blowing. You know. I said okay lah, and then all of them are taller than me. I said forget it lah, I will never get this job lah. But I said okay, since I'm here, I'm gonna just try my best and see what happens lah. So we were paired up like, okay, now you pair with her. Okay, now you pair with her. Okay, pair him. Okay, done. Then about 2-3 weeks later, I can't remember how long later, they call me up. They say, hey, Gurmit, so we went through all the audition tapes and all that. The news is that you've been selected as the host of the show.
Wow.
Wow.
Then the handsome one never kena.
Never kena. I said, wow. I wasn't expecting this at all. And then I said, okay, what about a female host? Who's going to be my co-host for the show? Because it's live, 1 hour, right?
Yeah.
Don't have, it's just you.
Wow, that's a huge one.
Yeah. First of all, I have no TV experience. And then next is a live show. Any mistake you make is done. You cannot reshoot. Hey, Bali, you all don't never saw that, right? Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Go commercial break.
Yeah, that's why.
Don't have. So the show was on, I don't know, Monday night or Tuesday night. And every week, right, I will have diarrhea. Because I was so nervous.
That's why, because like you were sharing how you have your
Inferiority
doubts,
complex.
that's why, and all that.
Yeah.
So how you really just push yourself to
Yeah, you're not confident, right?
No.
That's why.
Wow. So I have to memorize the script, right? And it's a live show. And there are 4 cameras in the studio. So when the light comes out on this one, I talk to that one. Camera comes out, light that one, I turn around and talk to that one.
Yeah.
Then I see the light come on that one, and turn to that one. So and then next to the cameraman, there is floor manager. So when they do this, it means 30 seconds left. When they do this, it means 10 seconds. Finish off whatever you're doing. When they do this, they mean extend as much as you can. Even though the script finished, try to improvise.
Wow, improvise.
Well, then how is it for you? Like, how do you like just
On the spot.
The diarrhea lah.
Faham.
Not on the dot, not on spot. It's after the show, before the show I diarrhea. But I tell you a story, okay? So every episode, every week will end with a local band. Because we want to support local music. And the local band, and fan finish, I'll come up on stage. Wow, that was a great show. Thank you very much for coming. And next week we have so and so and so and so. So I get this. Right? To say good night. So I say, so thank you very much. Good night. As soon as I say good night, he does this.
Extend.
How, sir? I just say good night. Yeah, so I said, good night. But before I go, I just want to say, this was a great show, wasn't it? And people were like, yeah, good show. How about you? Where are you from? From Bedok. Bedok, that's very far. How did you come here? I just went into interview mode, talk to the band leader, talk to this one, talk to that one, talk to this one. And then finally I get this again. And then I get this. I say, okay, thank you very much. Sorry, this is next week. I'll see you. All right, good night. Then I asked the floor manager, what happened? He said, upstairs the timer, right? The timekeeper, he underestimated by 2 minutes. 2 minutes on a live show
that's long.
is 1,000 years.
Yeah, what if you don't know what to say?
Nah, I don't know.
Have you ever hit a block?
No, so far no. So my worst nightmare now, and this is since day one, my nightmare now is going on stage and not being able to cover up or to be funny or to continue talking to cover up. Right? I am scared of that. One day I wonder if I go up there and, hi, just like that.
So
That's a worry.
What is going to happen, right?
Yeah.
and then the expectations for people.
Yeah.
But also like going through this your artist life, right? What's your coping mechanism like? Do you have
me time? Yeah, I have me time, and I struggled with that for a while.
Talk to a best friend or something?
No lah, my best friend is myself. Not myself and I. But I tell you this, I think this is important for people who are hearing this. For a long time, I think people like me were struggling with having me time. Because when we have me time, we feel guilty. Like, I'm having fun for myself. I'm not, with the family, not with the friends. I'm just enjoying this. For example, I'm playing game on the iPad. I'm enjoying myself. This is my me time. Oh, how selfish am I? But then I realized that when I do my me time, I'm recharging. If I recharge, then I can function properly again.
Correct.
For my work, for my family, for my friends. So it's important. So I think those people who are also going through what I did before, don't be guilty of me time. Take the time, but don't take like 4 days. Take 1 hour, 4 hours, whatever it is that time allows you. But recognize that the me time is important also, because you need to come back again to yourself. And then, reconnect within yourself. And then you can recharge and go back again. I mean, even your handphone needs to be recharged, right?
Yeah.
Why don't you need to be recharged?
I truly understand when you say that, because I'm an introvert that needs to do a recharge also.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Because we get very tired as introverts, right? When you mix with people.
I need to recharge, especially when I'm in a bigger circle and then, like, I'm talking a lot, networking, and then sometimes when I get home, I'm gonna just talk for like 5 minutes and then I'm gonna like switch off.
Yeah.
Like the next day, talk to me next day. Like don't ask me anything. I'm like that too.
Yeah. So my me time includes like going spa or playing game. I play Dota. I play Mobile Legends. I play online games. Mobile Legends.
Main role.
Apa tu?
What's your main role? Tanker? Marksman?
Mine is like marksman, like Mia.
You still play now?
Hanabi. Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, I just came up with this idea. If you're gonna stream as Pochukang with Mobile Legends, that's gonna blow up so Malaysia community is so big in Mobile Legends. I feel that's gonna be a thing.
Okay.
I feel. Mediacorp. Yeah.
Giving ideas.
Giving ideas.
Right.
You don't look like a gamer lah, to be honest.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You look like someone reading book.
Yeah, I'm so sorry lah.
I tell you this, the reason why I did badly in school is because when I read textbook, right, after 5 pages, I must have pictures. If I don't have pictures, I will, cannot. I struggle with books. It's not that I'm lazy or don't want to take, I try, but I cannot,
Is it attention span?
I don't know. It's just text. After a while, it become like foreign blur. Like your eye. So I realized that books is not my domain. I used to be something else. So like video game, all that. Yes. Driving, motorbike riding. So sometimes when I finish a show, I don't go straight home. I take the car or I take the motorbike and I go around the island.
So after this, you go drive?
Now a bit late, honestly. I want to go home. Then that sounds like, like, because when you do a show like adrenaline, dun, very high, right?
Yeah.
So you need to just slow down a little bit.
Right.
So when you get home, it's just nice. You have slowed down, you have calmed down.
Anyway, how about your live show in KL? Like, there's a difference in like for artists like musicians when they perform live in like say in Singapore and then compared to like Malaysia, like the audience is definitely different. So is it the same for a comedian like yourself as Pochukang in a live show? Is there like a difference in the crowd
reaction? Yeah, there is a difference. There's a difference, of course. And it's something that happens worldwide now. You go to different countries, you have different kind of cultures, right? Different kind of restrictions, background, education background. So they will react differently. So Malaysia crowd audience, when I do my Pochukang or other shows as comedian, they are very participative, because as a comedian, I not only just tell jokes, I play games as well.
Okay.
And then I give prizes. And then I also sing songs. I'll play minus ones and I'll sing songs because I love singing. And when I ask for volunteers for games, the Malaysians,
very on.
They run. I ask for 5, I get 50 people on stage. Singapore? How is it in Malaysia?
Singapore?
Huh?
Singapore
got 5 lah. After I tell them,
ask 5, get 5 lah.
After I tell them, government watching you. Okay. But having said that, right, I also recognize that Singaporeans, although their reaction is different, they enjoy it also.
Yeah.
That's the thing I learned many years ago, right? When I started doing hosting for dinner and dance, I was doing for a bank, right? And before that, I did many dinner and dance. Everybody like, hey, yeah. There was one particular one that people just... Then I was like, hey, alamak, I think I'm losing it lah. My touch is gone already. That's it. Very short career. I went backstage after the whole thing. Then the organizing committee chairman came and said, Gurmit, that was wonderful. Thank you so much. I said, are you kidding me? I said, look at the crowd. They were hardly like, no, because no choice. Your minister here.
Okay.
But everybody's very happy.
Interesting.
So I learned that sometimes we need to read the room. People have different way of expressing how they enjoy. They can be enjoying so much, but they cannot express it. Because of the VIP or because the boss is here, the big boss is here.
Need to hold it down lah.
Yeah.
You hosted NDP before also, right?
20 times.
Damn. Were you nervous? Super nervous, confirm.
This
is the worst, confirm, right?
Not worst, they're all
what's
worse.
Your worst?
All are worse. Every live show is worse for me.
How was your first?
Yeah.
My first one.
Your first one.
Sex.
Faham. Your first hosting lah for NDP.
First hosting.
Yeah.
First hosting was very, very frightening. Was overwhelming. And back then I was still in the Hoppa Villa. But we had a segment where we allowed our mascots to be on the field at the old stadium, because we were representing folk songs, and then the lion mascot all came on, blah, blah, blah. And so I was given a chance to co-host, right? Not just a segment, but the entire thing. So back then, the host will stand off stage.
Yeah.
They have a music stand. They have script.
Yeah.
And you can't even see them. And then they have very lame, quiet non-provocative script like, and now Tanjung Pagar Secondary School will sing Chan Mali Chan.
And then they just start.
Damn.
Then when it finish, and that was Tanjung Katong Secondary School. And now Mei Hua Primary School will perform for us a dance with. It's like I was like, but I was still scared because you have to pronounce your words properly. You don't mispronounce the words because it's 60,000 people watching. And all that. Then what happened was that one particular point of the program, the few photographers came to the middle of the field.
Okay.
And they started taking pictures. And then I went off script. I don't know, possessed or whatever, right? I'm supposed to look at the script only, right? I went on the microphone and said, hey, everybody, look, the photographers on the field. Wave your hands in the air. Then everybody started waving. That's right. Wave them like you don't care. Wave them like hell. When I said hell, my 4 other co-hosts went, I said, why? You said hell.
Oh no.
I said, okay, post-production meeting. The general said, hey, Gurmit Singh, that one was quite good. You made them all very happy and wave their hands. I said, yeah. Is it okay? Yeah. I think you should do more. Do you think you can come on stage? I said, can, if you give me a longer cable. Because the cable is very short. So army being army, took 2 weeks to requisite a longer cable. And then after that, every year we do, we try to up the previous year. How to make it better, stronger, more. So after a few years, we decided, okay, we'll go down to the field, the ground. So I will take red sector, the other one take blue sector, one green sector, one sector. But the problem now is, we're very far apart. Last time we like that only near. I can whisper to you, hey, afterwards, this line we cancel because not enough time, we do that one. Okay. Then we say online. But now cannot already. Now you're so far away, right?
Yeah.
So I had a wireless microphone to talk to the public in the stadium. Then I had a earphone where I can hear the time marshal telling me, hey guys, the next segment, 2 minutes, we only have 1 minute, 30 seconds. Cut something out. Then I have a microphone here for me to talk to the other 3 compares. Hey guys, can you take this line out? And then I'll come in with this line and then we will finish and then we go to the next one so we can cut 30 seconds off. Okay, ready? Okay. And then be like, or I hear from the marshal, hey guys, we're not ready yet. We need to drag because can you drag for another 2 minutes? Okay, got it. Hey guys, after this, let's do Kallang Wave. Do Kallang Wave. So that's how we interact with each other.
Okay.
Wow.
Very busy.
Oh, there's a lot of things going on.
Wow.
Yeah. But the stage is a very unique stage. And so I love doing National Day Countdown show, National Day Parade show, because there's no arena like this one. 60,000 people when they sing all around.
60,000.
And 16,000 people singing National Day medley.
Wow, I think
We are Singapore, come with Singapore. Oh, your hair
Best
stand.
feeling.
Best feeling ever.
Yeah.
Which is your best year that you've hosted over there?
I've hosted so many, like 20, I can't remember now. It's all a mash. It's all a mash. But I know that
mash,
everyone was wonderful.
If they call you again, will you host it?
Yes, I will.
Definitely.
Yeah.
How about Singapore Idol? I like Singapore Idol.
Hey, you okay?
Do you like Singapore Idol?
What is that to not like?
No, because like my fond memory about you is Singapore Idol hosting. So every time we vote for Taufik Hadi and Cesari, right?
Right.
So you always like to play the cut where and be right back. So
Yes, you remember that?
That's so good. That's good. It keeps us on our toes, right?
Yeah, we thought, okay, who's the winner?
Oh, yes. That one
cut us.
We have to like, lama, just go me around.
Stupid advertisement all.
Yeah, that's right.
Halal food booster will come out.
But so I want to ask if it's okay to share about your love life. How did you met your wife?
Oh,
Yeah, walk us through.
Walker. So must hold hands.
Okay.
No.
One round.
No.
How did you met your wife?
So, my best friend back then in school, I was national service already. So we were after school, after pre-U. He says that, you know what, I'm going to my girlfriend's polytechnic outing lah. Because first 3 months, kan? They're going for outing. Come with me lah. I don't know anybody else lah. Only my girlfriends. Come with me, have fun. I said, okay lah. So I went. We went to the beach, East Coast Lagoon, Wet n Wild, slide, finish done. Then my friend said, okay, I need to go to town. Want to come with me? I said, yeah, sure, nothing on. So me, him, his girlfriend, and the girlfriend's good friend that they just met in poly. She asked him to come along also lah.
Okay.
So walking in Orchard Road, then my friend had to do some postal telegram thing, whatever lah. Then I thought, hey, we're in Orchard, right? Might as well go and watch a movie lah. I know there was a comedy show coming. It was a comedy showing at Cathay, right? So I asked my friend. He said, no, I have to go back already. So, of course, the girlfriend said no lah.
Yeah.
But out of courtesy, I asked this other girl, I said, hey, do you want to go and watch the movie? I think she'll say no because they already said no.
Yeah.
She went and say yes.
Why?
Sabo. Because she was lied to. Later we found out my friend and his girlfriend wanted to matchmake us. So told her that we are going for cinema, we're going movie. But actually, they're not going. So I got so nervous. I went to my friend and said, hey, basket lah, you sabo me. She wants to go with me. Inferiority complex. I cannot go. What's wrong with you? I said, just go lah. I said, but it's just me and her. It's like a date. I cannot. I don't have enough money also. No, you go, just go lah. I said, okay. So I was so nervous, right? The movie is at Cathay. We went to buy the ticket. And back then, one cinema, play one movie only, that's it. Just different timing. The 1 o'clock show, 4 o'clock show, 9 o'clock show, that kind of thing. So we bought the show, and then we went in, we sit down there, only first row. I said, okay, never mind. And then the movie started, I said, hey, why is movie like, not the trailer, there's no comedy. The actors are different. What show turned out to be horror movie. And the movie is called From Beyond. You can check it up. It's about the devil and the evil. And then, of course, because I was so nervous, I went to the wrong cinema.
I thought plan to watch.
No, I was supposed to go KT. I went Capitol.
City Hall.
So then she's screaming on that. Then I thought, alamak, she looks very scared. I said, maybe I should hold her hand. Then she said, if I hold her hand, she was like, this one player lah. I want to hold my hand. That's why I bring me to this. But she looked really, really scared. So I think, okay, the worst thing that can happen is I hold her hand. She gets up, she screams at me, she slaps me, she walks out the cinema. I deserve it, right? I didn't do it on purpose, but I come across like that, I deserve it, right? I put my hand on her hand to calm her down. No slap. Yo. So after that, I offered to send her home because it's a late night show, 9 something already. We finished the show, so I offered to send her home lah. Then in 2 weeks' time, that my same friend is going away to study in England. So he said, we're going out for dancing lah, disco, all that, come lah with me. I said, okay lah. So I got in his car and went to fetch his girlfriend. Then the girlfriend is coming from the car park with another girl. I said, hey, who is that girl? Wow, she's quite Jude. I said, that's the girl last week, 2 weeks ago, that day. We went cinema with. I said, oh, wow. I was already set off my feet. Set off my feet. She like, wow, okay. Then finished dancing, 2 o'clock finished, right? Then my friend said, the night is still young, let's go to the beach and hang out a little bit. I said, okay, let's go. He's got a car, right? Okay, 4 of us in the car, drive to East Coast, park the car. He gets up with his girlfriend and tells us, okay, we're going that way, we'll be back in 4 hours. The two of them walk off. Then I'm stuck with my wife. And I'm like, okay, so
what now?
We also take a walk, I guess. Sit down somewhere and talk, and then come back here in 4 hours. If you don't mind. Yeah, okay, we don't mind. So we went to the East Coast, the beach got the water dam, right? The stones, sit on the stone lah. So we just talk about school, talk about life, talk about favourite song, favourite food. And then she said she liked one of her favourite songs back then was Amazing Grace. And then she said, can you sing? So I sang to her. Then she was like, you have a good voice. I said, thanks.
Plus point.
So then after talking for 4 hours, I asked her, can you be my steady?
Damn.
And then she said, yes. And then we went back to the car. Those 2 idiots were waiting for us in the car. And then we drove to McDonald's, got some breakfast, and then dropped me home. And then he sent my steady back home lah. Then after that, we started contacting each other, phone call lah, this lah, that lah.
Your
school sweetheart. Yeah, she was 17, I was 22.
Wow.
Yeah, 5 years difference. And I remember also it was difficult for us, it wasn't smooth sailing because my parents wanted me to marry the same race.
What was the challenge? Like other than that, what was
that's
the
it,
challenge?
just a race only. And then her mother wants her to marry Chinese boy. So our courtship went for 7 years. In that 7 years, I would go to her house to help paint the house, fix the light bulb or pipe during Chinese New Year, before Chinese New Year, because there was the house cleaning.
Yeah.
So the mother got used to me. This is a good boy, And then my wife would come to my house, first as a group, but later she would come to my house alone only because I was giving her English tuition. She's Chinese ed. But I give her English tuition. So my mother also got used to them. So one day, my mother is chopping chicken. Then she tell me, I was in the kitchen, you're not getting younger, you should look for a girlfriend and hopefully settle down. I said, well, actually, she thinks I don't have a girlfriend. So I said, actually, I have a girlfriend. You do? Chopping. I said, yeah, who is it? Mom, you know lah who it is. Just think about it lah. You should know. No, I don't know who is it. Mom, you know lah. Who is it? And I said, my wife's name lah. And then she chopping stop. I swear to you, I thought she would turn around and throw a knife at me and then cut me. But she didn't turn around. She stopped. Then while her back is facing to me, she said, I will talk to your father. And then see what happens.
Then
Die lah.
Oh no. Okay.
Then a few days later, my mom said, okay, I talked to your dad already. Your dad said, if this girl makes you happy, then let it be. So immediately I called my girlfriend and said, hey, okay, I got green light. Now your turn. Now your turn. Okay, come on, let's do this. It's been 7 years courting, please. They don't know about this for 7 years. 7
years is long.
Yeah. And then so she went to her mom and she said, hey, mom, I'll tell you something. Gurmit and I, Gurmit is my boyfriend. Then the mom said, oh, good lah. Then my wife said, no, you don't understand. Gurmit is not Chinese. Then the mom said, what? She did not. Because I look quite fair, right?
Yeah.
And then she said, he's not Chinese? Yeah, he's actually Indian mix and all that. Then the mother said, oh, never mind, okay lah, he's a good boy.
Easy lah.
After that, can hold hands lah. And then go.
But for 7 years, you guys kept going out dates. How did you guys like keep it on the low? Like, okay,
because we would meet outside, right? We wouldn't come to each other's house, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was very innocent. We just go for movies or we go sit in Orchard. Yeah, because no money, man. What do you do? What? Both our families were poor.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Okay.
Yeah, looks like
Masa dah time.
Yeah, masa pun dah time. But before we end the episode for today, right? There's one last question I want to ask you lah. What are your cliche lah? What's your 2025 goals? Like, do you have any plans for 2025?
What can we expect from Gurmit Singh?
From Mr. Gurmit Singh?
Yeah.
Mr. Gurmit Singh. I tell you this, I have never set any goals for myself because whatever goals I set myself, it didn't work out. I learned. Like when back in the day, when I wanted to be a band singer, right, in a band, I went for different auditions, never got it. And then after that, I was scouted by a manager who brought me to Jakarta, and I was with a band for 1 hour, for 1 month in Jakarta. 1 hour only. 1 hour at the airport. At the airport. 1 month in Jakarta, but it didn't work out at all. But I found that as long as I let God decide my fate and I roll with the punches, I go with the flow. So when reporters ask me, Gurmit, so how do you see yourself in 5 years' time? I tell myself, I don't even know what's happening tomorrow. I don't know what's happening next week. So where I am right now, I'm happy with it. But I could do something stupid and then no audience wants me anymore. Yeah. And I have to change, do a different job or just, fade into oblivion. Then that's it. So I just do what I can do right now with the information that I have now. And then the rest I just let God decide.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a surprise lah, basically lah.
Basically
it's a surprise lah. So we don't know lah.
Surprise!
I'm pretty sure all the fans are waiting to see what Gurmit Singh has in store for 2025, and we will always keep in our prayers lah because we are in this Singapore, we're a very small tiny island, so everyone's just feeding off each other, and like our fans, listeners, even in the podcast industry, everyone's just sharing listeners, everyone's just hopping by everywhere. So I just really hope that Singapore can go towards Malaysia's level in content creation and in the art industry. And so if you have do you have like any advice for us since we are 1 year old KYL podcast? Do you have any advice do you want to give for people like us who is just starting out and getting into the media industry?
I give you the same advice that was given by Brian Richmond. He's a veteran DJ. He's the father of Mark Richmond. So in almost a year in a TV station, I was walking through reception. Then he called me, Gurmit, come here. I said, yes, Uncle Brian. He said, can I give you advice now? I said, yeah, sure, Uncle Brian. He said, I like your show. I like what you do. But don't let it get to your head. Work hard. Don't think that after 1 year, 2 years, you're famous. You go out there, open restaurant, you do this, you think you're set for life. Don't. Just continue working hard. Do it with kindness, and the rest will come in place. So I've taken that advice to heart. And every time I work hard. Because like I said, we all do this for the art.
Yeah.
You know, we have this emotional stirring when we see someone or hear someone or know someone has enjoyed what we did. You know, even to today, I get DMs on my social media and somebody will say, hey, Gurmit Singh, thank you very much for PCK. I'm going through chemotherapy.
Wow. Oh.
And when I go through chemotherapy, it's painful, but I watch Portugal, I laugh. Thank you.
That's nice.
So, we do it for others now. We do it for the others.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
That's such a downer for the end of the
we love getting
Okay.
deep.
Let me end on a high note. Next year, I have some projects coming. A bit more lighthearted, kind of sigh. Okay, I'm doing a 2-parter 1-hour episode each, where next year I turn 60. Singapore turns 60 as well. Yeah, I'm still in Singapore, right? So I'm shooting a documentary with CNA.
Okay.
And the idea is through my lenses, my perspective, I look for people who are 60 and above.
Okay.
Because a lot of people, where they reach 60, they find they're slowly becoming useless. They feel that no more active, not as strong, not as agile, not as clear-minded maybe. But these are all myths, by the way. What can they do, right? So I talk to people in Singapore, in Japan, and also in India, because I'm mixed culture. I'm half Indian, quarter Chinese, and quarter Japanese, which I didn't know until my mother passed away in 2001. Then my father told us our true heritage. So we decided to go and talk to those people, and these amazing people, right? They are like this lady in Japan. She retired at 60 because she did some admin work. She's a breast cancer survivor. Her husband died of cancer. Her brother died of cancer. And the whole life is just cancer, right? And then at about 70 years old, she decided, you know what? I'm going to be a stand-up comic. And now she does stand-up comic. Still. And she mentors young kids and all that. In Japan. There is a gentleman in Singapore who actually had a passion for fine arts. He had a diploma in NAFA in 30-something, 40-something, whatever. And then his father don't let him do all this. He said, no, you do family business, which is construction. Do construction and all that. So he until 60 years old, he retired. Then he decided, what can I do now at 60 years old only? Then he said, you know what? Life is short. So he likes motorbike, he rides motorbike, he's very agile. 60 years old, still riding motorbike, all that. Even now, he's 90 years old, he's still riding motorbike. And 90 years old, he just had his first art exhibition.
Wow, it's crazy.
So when we're hoping that when you see people like that, when you watch the documentary, you're also inspired. So even for myself also, because I'm turning 60 next year, I'm also beginning to doubt whether I can have it in me anymore, whether I should continue or whether I just not bore the audience anymore and just accept defeat and step back and just retire and start knitting sweaters, stuff like that. So that's the documentary coming up. I'm also talking with the producer and director. Just last night I had a meeting. We're hoping to do a movie and might hopefully launch in 2026. This movie is in Malaysia. We'll shoot in Malaysia.
Wow. What's the
I'm shooting.
What's the genre movie?
Genre is dramedy.
Okay.
And then I'm doing 2 short films. This January coming up. Shooting a short film. 2 short
Busy year here.
Wow.
Seems like it is a surprise.
It's a surprise. Thank you.
Well, thank you for sharing this to us. And
thank you,
just want to say thank you so much for coming down to our humble studio.
No, thanks for having me, guys. It's not humble studio. It's how many lights and all these wires.
We really appreciate you taking your time.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And just having this short session with us. So it means a lot, especially with us. We grew up watching you. So when
What are you, stalker?
no, watching on TV lah.
Stop watching me. I'm taking a shower now.
But because when Sufi dropped the news on us, I think all of us we were quite shocked. Like, hey, how did this guy just suddenly agree to KYL? And because we are just still growing in the industry.
Here's the thing, right? You would think that I would say, so what's your audience base? How many followers do you have? And all that kind of thing. But I also recognize that you're starting out, and if I can help you out, I would like to help you out, right?
Thank you so much.
And I think this is what we old farts should do. That we've done our bit. We've been there. We've been where you are now, where we were unsure. We don't know where this is going to take us. Is this going to be a career or just a one weekender thing? And then that's it. Go back to my other options, if there are even any.
Yeah.
But so I feel for you. I support you that you guys, you have this passion. You go out there and do it. And if I can help, I can help.
Thank you.
Thank you so
But
much.
that doesn't mean I come here every day and wash your car.
No lah.
Too much already.
Appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
So we shall end this episode.
Yeah.
So to all KYL listeners, thank you so much for staying throughout this entire episode. And don't forget to follow us on our social media platform over at Spotify, TikTok and Instagram at KYL Podcast. So if you have any stories that you want to share or like us to cover, just DM us over at Instagram.
And don't forget to check our visuals on YouTube, KYL Podcast. Please subscribe and hit the button. Smash the like button. Come on, guys.
This podcast is proudly sponsored by DKSK Diaries and SG Kampung by Khalid Ismail. If you're looking for pre-wedding videographers and photographers, you can email them at dkskdiaries@gmail.com or DM them on Instagram at DKSK Diaries.
Let's go.
Alright, so that's all for now. Take care everyone.
Okay, on the blood.
Peace.
Ciao. Thank you, Mr. Gurmit.
Thank you
guys.